Abbas Parshas Va'era, Mevorach Machodesh Shvat Tov Shalamed Hey, it's a Mugga Dikemaim. Ve'era Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Bekel Shindal Yud Shmi Avai Lo Yadati Lahem. I appeared to Avraham, Yitzchak, and to Yaakov with the name Kel and Shindal Yud, but my name Yud Kei Vav Kei, I did not become known to them. So it says, I did not become known to them, not I did not let them know my name Yud Kei Vav Kei. Of course, they knew the name Yud Kei Vav Kei, but rather, what Yud Kei Vav Kei stood for, as we'll soon going to explain from Rashi, that was not what was informed to them. Pirish Rashi explains, Lo nikarti lahem b'midas amitis sheli. My attribute of truth was not something that I had not made recognizable to them. They did not see necessarily the fulfillment of my promises to their children yet. The Rebbe Marash analyzes in the Maimer with this title of Ve'era Avraham, Harikol Shmoisav Shal HaKadosh Baruch Hu Emes. We know that all the names of Hashem are truth. Why does he say specifically that the name of Yud Kei Vav Kei specifically is Hashem's attribute of truth? Then another thing that I've asked, another thing we need to understand, on the other hand, Rashi wrote that the name Yud Kei Vav Kei is indicating Hashem's attribute of truth. We know Shem Yud Kei Vav Kei, as opposed to all the other names of Hashem, indicate and represents Hashem's very essence. Shalom Mailam Didavag Bol, it's beyond measure and boundary. Va'afal Pikari Neimer, and still all he says, Shegam Shem Avayu Rak Midas Amitis Shali, that the name Yud Kei Vav Kei is only an attribute of his, an attribute representing its truth. Midas, when we use the word an attribute of something, it's from the Hebrew word midas is Molshain Medidav Agbolus, from the expression something that's measured and something has a boundary. And the Rebbe Marash explains in his mind, even though we said that Shem Havaya represents the essence, but it's still, since it's a name, it's only a ray, and because it's only a ray and not the essence of Hashem, that's beyond any name, that's why it's called an attribute from the word midah, that's mother the mugbal, it's measured. In the conclusion of the Maimer, the Rebbe Marash, he explains, there is a level that's beyond the revelation of Yud Kei Vav Kei of the present that was revealed to Moshe Rabbeinu and the Yidden by Matan Torah. From this, what the Rebbe Marash says at the end of his Maimer, it seems to indicate that the revelation of Havai that's going to be when Mashiach comes, that's going to be beyond the level of measure and limitation. So there is the midah of Havaya, the ray of Havaya, the level that's limited, and that's why it's called midas amitis shali. It's only a midah, which shows on limitation and boundary. And then when Mashiach comes, it's going to be higher than midah. The Rebbe goes on to explain, we can connect this with Alter Rebbe, the one whose yard is Chavtal Tevis, that he wrote, what's the reason? Why was Shem Yud Kei Vav Kei did not become known to the Ovis? Because the Ovis were not given the Torah, the Gilu Shem Havayu Ha'idei Matan Torah, and the revelation of Yud Kei Vav Kei comes about through the giving of the Torah. That's why the others were not able to receive and have known to them the Shem Havayu. So the Rebbe says, based on what Alter Rebbe says, and what we said before about La'asid Lavoi, the Shem Havayu will be higher than the present Shem Havayu. According to this, we could say the Kivim Shalasid Lavoi Agili the Pnimis HaTorah Shalamaylam Dida. Since when Mashiach comes, it'll be the revelation of the inner part of the Torah. That the inner part of the Torah is beyond measure, as opposed to the Torah now, the revealed Torah, is still limited in comparison to the Torah of Mashiach's times. That's why there'll be a difference in the two Shem Havayas. Therefore, also the revelation of Yud Kei Vav Kei of Mashiach's times will be beyond measure as well, because it's connected to the Torah. The Gilu Shem Havayah is connected to the Torah. So if the Torah is a limited revelation, like now, then the Shem Havayah is limited. If the Torah is an unlimited level, like the Pnimius, that's going to be when Mashiach comes. So therefore, the Shem Havayah is not going to be midas of mitis. It's going to be beyond medid of agbal. Ois beis. V'hinei zeh sheve'era al Avraham bekel shindal yud. Who this that I appeared to Avraham with the name Kel Shindal Yud, Umasha Omar HaKadosh Baruch Hu LaAvram b'mitzvahs Milah. Where do we see that he revealed himself with this name? By the mitzvah of Milah, it said, top of page Yud Gimel Yud Tazayin. I'm sorry, Ani Kel Shindal Yud Hisalach Lefonai Ve'yesamim. I am Kel Shindal Yud. Go before me and be complete. Surely the revelation that Avram attained and reached during the mitzvah of Milah was for sure a very high revelation. But we need to understand, like the Reb Marash asks in his Maimer, the name Shindal Yud was also at the time of creation, way before Avram had the revelation in regards to the mitzvah of Milah. The Gemara explains, what does it mean, I am Kel Shindal Yud? Ani hu sha'amarti lo'ilami dai. Shindal Yud is as if it says, I told my world, I am the one that said, Ani Kel Shindal Yud, I'm the one that told my world, enough, stop. What does it mean he had to stop the world? When Hashem made the firmament, the heavens, it was just going, and stretching out further and further till Hashem said, he shouted and said, stop, enough. So therefore, if already at the beginning of creation there was this level of Shindal Yud and Kel Shindal Yud, what's the uniqueness that Hashem told Avraham Avinu, I am Hashem, the Kel Shindal Yud. So the Rebbe says in line 10, seemingly it would be possible to say, that the creation of the world is in the way where the Creator is concealed from the creation. Through Avram, Hashem communicating to Avram, saying, I am Kel Shindal Yud. He's shown this name that was concealed at the beginning of creation, he's shown it to him in a revealed way. So the Rebbe says this is not enough of an answer. But from the expression, the pasuk, I am the Kel Shindal Yud, it seems to indicate that by this statement, Hashem revealed to Avram something new that was never present in the world. Not just revealed something that we knew about. He brought down a new revelation, something that the world wasn't connected to. From this we must say, that this revelation, it's on this, we must say, of the name Shindal Yud that had Avraham, was a higher level than what he said at the beginning of creation, that the world is enough, like we'll learn later on in Ois Gimel.